Yeah. Orthopedic screws in place in the distal femur, indicating prior surgical fixation. Like, what's up, guys? Obviously, this is a different style video. If you are in X-ray or a student to become X-ray, this video is for you. If you're not, you can continue to watch because it's kind of cool, or you can leave.
Wow.
Anyway, so to get started, I've created a tool for X-ray students that need help studying on the go. You can't always whip out your book or whip out your laptop or anything like that. We have our phones in our pockets all the time. So this tool uses ChatGPT, and you can install the app on your phone, and the knowledge that I give it answer the questions that you have about ARRT exam questions, scenario-based questions, technique factors. What you can ask ChatGPT, you can ask this, but in X-ray form. So it's really cool, and I want to show you guys. So you're probably wondering, how do you get this? It's free. It's a link in my description inside ChatGPT, so you will need a ChatGPT account. It's basically a teacher in front of you. You can ask it anything. The reason why I wanted to make this video is how you use it. Because yeah, you can ask it basic, simple questions about positioning and stuff like that, but it could do just so much more than that. So I wanted to show you guys. So obviously you can see these 4 preset things that I already have up here. You can start a quiz mode, and it says searching my knowledge. So I've given it PDFs and all this information. Look, cat. We have a cat. I haven't updated you guys in a while, but we have a cat. Her name's Nova. She's the best thing ever. Anyway, so you can start a quiz mode. So let's say radiation safety. And let's do medium. Boom. And then it will start a quiz for you. Which of the following radiation protection is the most effective in reducing exposure? Oh, distance. Look at me go. I still know my stuff. So yeah, and look, it says correct. It tells you if you're correct or incorrect. It'll describe why it's correct. It like gives you examples. Doubling the distance from radiation source reduces exposure to 1/4 of the original amount. So it gives you also facts, and then it immediately goes to the next question. And then you can just keep doing these all the time. So that's one thing that you can do. But the next thing you could do is you can start a mock exam. The quiz mode will give you continuous questions, but the mock exam, you can choose a set number of questions, like 5, and then you can do comma, image production, and then let's do hard. And then it from your response, it immediately knows what you want, and it starts the mock. And then so is excessively noisy despite appropriate exposure indicator values was most likely the cause. Inadequate mass. Boom. And then it gives you an explanation, blah 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 blah, and then goes right to the next question. And then at the end it'll tell you how many you missed, how many you made, and explain. And it'll also give you suggestions on, say, you missed a lot of patient care questions, like whenever you chose the topic up here and you chose mix of all topics. Say you missed a bunch of patient care questions, it will tell you, hey, maybe you should study more patient care. And then you can kind of fine tune your mock exams to patient care and just to help you study and stuff like that. Let's see. So it also, you can ask it positioning for a chest. Boom. The most basic X-ray. Proper positioning for X-ray chest, crucial for obtaining high quality understanding. Blah blah blah. PA, perfect. Patient position, standing facing IR. 72 inches, and it even says why. Shoulder positioning, roll shoulders forward, perfect. Full inspiration. Yep. T7. Yep. lateral projection, and then I mean it it's going to list every single projection of the chest. Now I can fine tune this to where it's more concise and doesn't give you absolutely every single chest image that you could possibly take. I don't know. Some people would like that, some people wouldn't. So I just kind of want feedback on what you guys would like. But yeah, and it even suggests the KVP range. I mean, it everything. So you can also ask it specific things. So say you're studying and you're like, you know what? I don't really know what grid ratios are. I can't under like I'm having trouble really memorizing them. So you can literally type explain grid ratios to me like I'm 5. You have fence with slats, let some air through, but not all of it. Grid ratio and X-ray imaging is kind of like that fence. I mean, you can't get more simpler than that. Helps clean up X-ray image, fog, makes picture blurry. The grid ratio is just what measuring how tall the slats. Yeah, wow. And then like, let's see, help me memorize the grid conversion factors. Simple mnemonic pattern. Look, and it gives you a table and everything. Mnemonic to memorize. 5 kids ate 2 cookies, 6 kids ate 3 cookies. I mean, this is the first time I've like actually tried this, but its answer is insane. Like I wish I had this in X-ray school. This is crazy. 5 kids ate 2 cookies, 6 kids ate 3 cookies, 8 kids ate 4 cookies. Grid ratio goes up. GCEF follows 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's awesome. I mean, let's see what else. What else can it do? So let's see. Let's try a scenario-based thing. I use ChatGPT to kind of come up with these questions. I haven't typed these in yet, so that's why I'm kind of like surprised at its responses. But let's see. Describe a situation where incorrect mask settings ruin an image and how to fix it. The image, it looks too grainy, lacks detail in the lung field, poor overall. Increase the mask. Doubling the mask will double the exposure if you originally used 2 masks. Increasing it to 4 will help. JAC, consider the grid factor. If you change grids, blah blah. Opposite problem 2. And it gives you the opposite problem. I mean, I didn't ask for it, but hey, that works too. Let's see. Let's be more specific. Let's do that question again. Describe a situation where ruin an image. A lumbar spine X-ray. Poor visibility of vertebral bodies, soft tissues, motor structures. This happened because not enough X-ray photons reach the image receptor, resulting in underexposed image. Underexposed would be white and not desirable. Increase the mass, lumbar spine, higher mass. If you originally use 20, and it gives semi-accurate mass to what that body part would be. Let's see. Another thing is give me a list of the most basic formulas in X-ray. I hated these formulas. I mean, look, and then from that, you can just write it down. Like, say you're in school and they went over it in school and you forgot to write it down or you couldn't write it down fast enough because the professor's just speeding through. You could just ask this and boom, it'll give it to you. I mean, look at that. Yep, 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 yep. Summary of key formulas. I mean, this is literally X-ray in your pocket, which is crazy. Let's give it a harder positioning other than a chest X-ray. That's so basic. So let's see, near view scapula position. Near view is posterior oblique projection. Yep, patient position, erect, preferred or supine. Probably erect, most likely. Rotate the patient 45. Yep. Rest at patient sides, angulation, can't forget that. Yep. I mean, it's all, look, evaluation criteria. Acromion and cochromial arch outlet should be clearly demonstrated humeral head position below the acromion. I mean, this is common mistakes. This is cool. Insufficient obliquity, yep. Increased rotation. And it tells you how to fix it. Wrong CR angulation. If no caudal angle is applied, supraspinatus outlet may be obscured. Ensure. Dude, if you're not using this already, get to it. Okay, one last one. Maybe not the last one. I think I want to try something else after this. So this is more scenario based. Say you're in clinicals and you had a tough patient. Afterwards, you just kind of want some guidance as to what you probably should have done or something like that. Let's see. Tell me how to perform a tib-fib X-ray on a patient that can't move their leg or body at all. Imaging a tib-fib on a trauma or removable patient, you must modify your technique, ensuring proper alignment, blah, blah, blah. Do not move the patient's leg. Obviously, leave the injured leg in its current position. Keep foot and knee in neutral. Place IR alongside leg. Instead of moving the leg onto the table, slide the image receptor under the leg if the patient is on a stretcher. Yep. If using a portable X-ray, place the IR along the lateral side of the leg to match its position. Yeah. Adjust the X-ray tube perpendicular. If the leg is naturally rotated, let's see our perpendicular. Yeah. I mean, you want everything perpendicular, so no matter what. Ensure you include both joints, knee and ankle. Yep. Okay, so that was for AP. Let's see the lateral. Keep the leg, do not rotate. The patient is supine. Place the IR vertically next to the lateral aspect of the leg, which would be the outside of the leg. If the leg is already in a slightly oblique position due to injury, keep it that way. Just align the CR accordingly. If the patient's leg cannot be turned into a true lateral position, angle the CR perpendicular to the tib fib long axis rather than forcing the limb into position. That's so true. This is so cool. This is so cool to me. And I hope y'all think it's cool too. Whenever I was making this and I was testing it out, I was just freaking out by like the accuracy of this and how much I would have loved to have used this in school. So I'm gonna get an image of a fractured something and I'm gonna send it and see if it knows what it is. Okay, so I got some ideas. I got two pictures, and there's a lot of questions I want to ask it to see if it can answer them correctly. All right, so the first picture I have, uh, okay, so the first picture I have is a fractured patella. I want to even see, I want to ask it what views that it's looking at. Is it looking at AP and lateral? Like, what views of the left image? I thought that was right because I'm so used to doing the opposite of everything. Left image, the knee is image from front to back, AP projection. Yep. With the orthopedic screws in place in the distal femur, indicating prior surgical fixation. Like the knee is positioned in a side profile lateral. Patella, kneecap, femur, and joint space are clearly seen. Yep. There's a screw visible. Right. These are standard knee views, often for assessing fractures, post-surgical fixation, or arthritis. Let me know if you need further interpretation. Okay, let me ask, what kind of surgery did they go through? Knee surgery is that? Large screws with a crossbar plate, over for a distal femur. I don't think that it knows that this is on the patella. I think it thinks that this is on the femur in that picture. Yeah. It, but it's correct about this. The ORIF of the patella, fixation with a screw or tension band. Yep. Helps maintain. Yeah. So I think you got a little confused with that first picture. That's okay. That's okay. You got it. That's fine. Pretty accurate. Let's see what else we can do. So this time I have the same thing. It's an AP and lateral view. but no surgery, and it's got a fracture on the patella. I want to know if it can tell me that there's a fracture on the patella. Yes, they show a transverse patellar fracture. Left image, AP view. Patella appears disrupted with a clear separation in the bone. The knee joint space appears relatively normal. Yeah. The patella is pulled superiorly, suggesting patellar tendon disruption. What? I didn't even. Okay. I think it's talking about that. This is this is wild. Now, obviously, I'm not a doctor, so I can't confirm it on that one. I mean, obviously, we could see the horizontal transverse fracture, but as far as like the patellar tendon disruption, I don't know, but I'm gonna trust it. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
So yeah, this is my little assistant that I made. I'm gonna put the link in the description. I hope you have fun using it. I have big plans for it in the future. If a lot of people use it and use it regularly, I want to see if it could tell me how I can improve this X-ray. It's got some rotation on it, so I'm wanting to see if it will tell me to rotate it. I can improve this X-ray. Poor positioning, slight rotation. Told you. Let's see. The femoral condyles are not perfectly superimposed, indicating the knee is not in a true lateral position. Collimation improvement, excess area include reducing image sharpness. That's crazy. You got too much knee on there, bud. I think that's good. Like enough collimation, but whatever. So yeah, I just wanted to show this off on my YouTube channel. I know I only got 100 subscribers, but I hope it gets out there somewhere and people see it. So yeah, let me know and I'll see you. Bye.